I'm live by myself. Son's athletics, actually. Little athletics, so it's good. But I just want to come on for a quick chat, maybe 10, 15 minutes, and we can kind of go from there. I don't like this view, though. I want to switch this around. It doesn't like me doing it, though. I'm going to switch it around. See, rotate device. I don't want to lock it. Yeah, no, come on. That's annoying. Anywho, I better do what it says or else it'll probably kick me off. Basically, I'll wait for more people to get on, but like I said, I just want to have a little bit of a chat about, golf, sort of where things are, a little bit of Ryder Cup stuff, thoughts on the picks, JT being in, Brooks Koepka being in, etc., but also a bit of a movie review, or maybe not so much a movie review, but at least maybe people should go see Sound of Freedom, but I'll talk about that. And today, for work, I went to a Nippon Shaft, I suppose a seminar, information, whatever we want to call it. But yeah, quite cool. Nippon Shaft's very, very, very good. So anyway, people going mad. The kids are about to start. Hey Matt, how are you? Hopefully you're well. Like I said, let's start with the Ryder Cup. I think the picks are okay. I certainly don't think maybe JT shouldn't have got a run potentially over maybe a Lucas Glover or something, just based on form. But I'm saying that JT is a stalwart. Anyway, he's very, very good, and he's a fixture of the Ryder Cup for the last couple of years. So a couple of events. So certainly he'll do all right. He'll definitely do all right. Who we got there? Jules. Hi, Alan, mate. Hope you're doing well. Family's great. Jules Ipswich. Hey, mate. How are you? I haven't seen you or heard from you for ages, Jules. So, yes, hope you're well. My boy's over there somewhere. He's probably going to be one of the loudest kids out there. So, hey, Matt, would you believe I've literally just done the same thing? Like, 15 minutes ago. A black mez, just nothing fancy. So yes, same here. There you go. So we're in the same boat. But yeah, like I said, all I want this video to be is just a little bit of a chat, ask some questions, but I'll tell you some of my thoughts on what's happening. What's happening here? Am I going to be in the way? Maybe I am. All right, I'm out of the way. Yeah, so the Ryder Cup stuff for me is actually quite good. It should be quite good. It's great to see Brooks Koepka in there. So that's very, very good. I think it's going to be interesting. You got an arm lock, Matt? No, I didn't. I just got a normal one. Just got a standard normal, nothing fancy. Just black with a T line on it, with the Acra shaft. But I know you're a lefty, but it'd be interesting to actually have a muck around with the arm lock. Everyone's here. Oh, I might grab a seat. Look. Perfect. Have a bit of a coffee. Sponsor. Just joking. But yeah, I'll just wait, like I said, for a few more people to come on. It's basically at the 6 o'clock mark, so... Right, what do you got? Jules saying, who do you think has got the stronger team? It's always interesting because Ryder Cup, I don't think it's necessarily just about the strength of the team or who's close to world number one. It's about mongrel, how much mongrel are in the team. It's all about ticker. And I think that's where I don't think the JT pick is a terrible pick, because he's definitely got a little bit of mongrel in him. So I definitely don't think that's a big issue. All right, the girl there, I might have to move. Yeah, I'll move just in case. But no, I don't think the Ryder Cup is. I better stand up. I don't actually think it's actually a terrible pick to have JT in there. Like I said, because he's got plenty of mongrel in him. So yeah, it really just comes down to the fact of who wants it the most. Yes. Let's say from a President's Cup standpoint, USA versus internationals. That's when I suppose the best players really start to show, right? I mean, we don't do, Australia and internationals don't do that well in the President's Cup, which sucks a little bit, but again, that is what it is. But yes, a mongrel. All you need is some mongrel, just a mongrel in the team. But got a few people starting to come on now. But like I said, I'm just here. Little athletics. I thought I'd do a quick little 10-minute or 15-minute chat before he gets sort of underway. Like I said, I just mentioned the Ryder Cup, but I saw a movie. It's called Sound of Freedom. It's been out for a little bit now, only a week or so in Australia. It's been out for maybe a month, maybe two. Definitely in the US. I'm not too sure about in Europe or anything like that. But it's called Sound of Freedom. It was filmed like 5 years ago, and I think Disney had something to do with it, and they didn't want to release it. So yeah, that's not ideal. But anyway, it's about child trafficking. It's pretty full on. So I won't kind of go into it too much because it's maybe inappropriate for some people watching, but for the adults or parents out there, it's potentially a good movie to go see by yourselves or together or singly, whatever. But it's heavy. It's very, very heavy, and it's a true story, or at least most of it's a true story about Tim Ballard, who help get these not so savory people. And yes, so he then went on and done some other stuff. Anyway, it's mainly a true story. They've taken advantage of Hollywood and stuff like that in a few spots, but the overall, or at least the first half of the movie, is basically correct. Is true to life. And yes, it's very, very interesting. Pretty sad. But anyway, my daughter's coming to me. Harry says hi. Oh, there you go. So there you go. My wife's listening to me. But yeah, so that's Sound of Freedom. Anyway, I think you should definitely go see it. But and then, like I said, today went to a Nippon Shaft seminar. So Nippon is a shaft company. They make the Nippon motor shafts, which a lot of people know about, and they're in as an OEM for a lot of companies. They make the Neos, so the Nippon Neos, so the 950s Neos. They're sort of the popular ones, and the 950 as well. So they make a lot of stuff there. They make very, very, very good quality shafts. They don't carry on too much. I've Lee and Pete, who own the range down at Palm Meadows there, years and years ago, they had shafts hanging up from all the manufacturers. Anyway, Nippon was the only one that didn't rust after being there for a few years. So certainly their quality control is brilliant. And then sort of listening to the guys talk about it, it's just one shaft. They don't sort it a second time. They don't give you like a tour issue version or anything like that. What's used on tour is what's used in the clubs. The tolerances are better than anybody else's and a little bit tighter. And it's the Japanese way, but a lot of people don't know about it. So yeah, very, 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 very cool. So what's Jules saying? Marco Summon's course is going to be fun, mate. Then we'll see the Europeans. Look, I think the Europeans have maybe got a little bit more heart than the States, even though the States maybe have the slightly better team. So they sort of nut up a little bit and do a bloody good job. It seems my daughter's looking for me. I can see her over there. I might get going in a sec. But like I said, I just wanted a quick 10-minute chat. Leave your comments. Have you seen Sound of Freedom? What do you think of the Ryder Cup squad on either side? Who do you think will win? Maybe let's do a guess the score. I don't know. There you go. How about we just do a guess the margin of victory? Who's going to win? What the score? And the closest one. How about that? Maybe on this video, actually, look, I'll mention it now, and we'll mention it again when we do another video. And maybe we'll just send him a merch pack. How about that? A merchandise pack. So that'll be pretty cool. Anything else? Anything else going on? David, you're going to do a video at Manippi. I think it opened now. It opens on Sunday, I think. We have contacted them and they have declined. All right. One side wants it done, I think, but the marketing doesn't, which is disappointing. It sucks because we contacted them like 3 weeks ago, which would have been good to have something out sort of now or coming up, or instead of putting out Corral, but I would have actually put it out this week, a week prior to it opening. So that didn't happen, which sort of sucks a little bit, but no. So it seems like we're not going to be out there for maybe a year, maybe more, which again is disappointing. I'm not too stressed about us getting it done, but it is more the fact that I think a lot of people are going to be wanting to see what the course is like prior to them going out, especially that it's brand spanking new. And what I got from half a conversation was, a lot of stuff isn't ready. Like, yeah, okay, the golf course is ready, and the pro shop and stuff like that is not ready, but they've got like a donger and stuff like that, and you can get out. But like I said, it is a bit disappointing that we can't go out or couldn't go out. And yeah, I mean, we'll keep trying as we go along. But generally, I don't contact anybody after we contact them once. That's why I've contacted Indrapilli once. They said no. Contract RQ stuff happened there. Twin Waters, contacted them. They said no. It's cool. Again, just don't. I don't feel like I need to grovel. If somebody wants us to come up, they'll ask us, and if not, they won't. So it's all good in that regard. But like I said, I think it's a bit of a miss out for the punter. I think where I'm a bit, I wouldn't say peeved because it doesn't worry me too much, but it would be nice to have something out for Manippi, just because it is opening the first course in like 70 years in Brisbane. So, but we'll get there. We'll get there. What is Jules saying? The Nippon motor shaft is superb. Yeah, it is, mate. You have the 1050. Yes. So the 1050 is basically the Nippon Motor's 105 is basically the new version of it, with a few other things there. And the proprietary technology that they were talking about in this little seminar, it was a marketing thing, but very interesting how they do things. And like I said, the quality control is brilliant. That's what I like about it. So potentially, if I ever get a new set, I'll muck around with some Nippons again, because the previous clubs I had to what I have now, I forget which ones I had, but anyway, I had the Modus 125Xs. So, and they were pretty good. If you go back to maybe one of the last Perugian videos we did, or the one before that, I think I had them in that one there. So, yeah, I don't quite remember what heads I had them in, but they certainly felt good. They've got quite a few different profiles, so you're basically looking at Nippon Motors 105, 115, 120, 125, 130, and then they have the Nippon Neo 950 and the normal Nippon 950 GH. So they have lots of options, and the Zealous as well. So it's basically the lightest weight steel shaft around. So, well, that looks like my daughter. She's looking for me. Yeah, she's commenting on the video. I'll go find her. Yeah, the Zealous. It's called the Zealous 6. So the Zealous 8, 7, and 6. And during their time, they've basically been the lightest steel shaft out there. And I think it's something like 68 grams or something is the Zealous 6. Which is extremely light, which is as light as graphite, pretty much. So the Zealous 6 and 7 is basically a graphite weighted shaft, but in steel. So yeah, so that's definitely worth a look. If you've got a slow clubhead speed and you're somewhere near graphite, it's potentially not a bad thing. So, oh no, we're going to have a hall of mirrors going on here, aren't we? What's happening here? Hey, hang on. You ready? Hall of mirrors. Let's face the cameras together. Oh no. But yeah, guys. Anyway, I'm going to sort of finish up pretty soon, just because stuff's starting to get away. Can you turn that off, just because it'll echo a little bit? It'll be a bit funny. So yeah, guys. But if you've got any more questions, I'm more than happy to answer them. Like I said, that's 15 minutes. I was expecting 15, 20 minutes. But yeah, look, Dave, it's a bit disappointing. Like I said, with Manippi, it is what it is. Like I said, the Nippon shaft stuff, brilliant. Go check them out. Like, at least the next time you get fit, maybe have a think about going sort of the Nippon side of things, because they've got lots of different profiles to muck around with, and basically suit everybody. And yeah, like I said, Sounds of Freedom. Like I said, comment either here or below in the comments afterwards. Sound of Freedom, if you have seen it, what do you think of it? You think I'm crazy? Whatever. Comment something. It'd be bloody good. What do we got, David there? So, oh well, Brookwood is always good one then. The Lions played out there, so might be able to score one of their players after the finals. Yeah, there's a bit going on towards the end of the year. There's a lot going on. So Cam Smith's saying he's going to come back and everything for the Australian PGA and Australian Open. So that'll be good to see him back, defending champion, young fella. He's not as young anymore. It's crazy. He's 30. It's yeah. Time bloody disappears. I tell you that. Time disappears. And Matt Curley, when I was back here, the first comments there, Matt said he just ordered a lab putter, which is a light angled balance putter. And literally, I just done the same thing. So, I don't know, what time are we now? 20 past 6. We're 20 past 6. It would have been about 6 o'clock. I ordered one. Just before 6 o'clock, I ordered one for myself. So, there you go. So now, I don't think I'm going to have any more putters. I've got a couple of all different types, and I don't think I need any more. All I need to do is pick something I like, putt with it, and go from there. Because again, at Coralban, I think what I shoot 1 under-ish. It was decent. I certainly played decently, and that's the type of golf course which it's a worry, because I started off pretty well. On the third hole, I made my first bogey, and I went bogey, 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 birdie, and then basically parred in from there on that front nine. But I didn't hit it that great, and off the tee, if you're hitting it rubbish, it's like Brookwater. You just end up shooting a big number. Then the back nine opens up a little bit, so it's not off the tee. It's not that hard until you get towards those last few holes. So you got 15 is not an easy tee shot. Then you got 17's a toughish shot because over the water, and then 18. If you hit it left at all, you're in the piss. You can hit it as far right as you want. That's not an issue at all. But you don't want to cock up 18, because if you hit a good tee shot, I think I hit 9 on it. Do you know what I mean? If you hit a good tee shot, you got stuff all in, and so you don't want to cock that up and hit it in the piss and make a bogey on that hole. Wouldn't be ideal. I just want to give a shout out to our Keithy Mountain as well. If Keith ever watches this, mate, good to have half a comment with you this morning, or at least 12 hours ago. Hopefully you're well. Hopefully everything's good. Hopefully everyone's well. There's a lot going on in the world, and I hope everyone's keeping their head above water and not getting too down, basically, because there's a lot of shit that's going on, and it's not ideal. But like I said, in the comments, it would be fantastic if we put what your thoughts on the Ryder Cup side is, but both teams. Who do you think is going to win? A final score potentially. Like I said, Sound of Freedom. If you've seen it, tell me your thoughts. Like I said, tell me if you think I'm crazy, if it's all right wing, extreme, whatever it is. Tell me, it's good. But and then also, what are your thoughts on Nippon shafts? If you've tried them, if you've been fitted into them, if anything like that. So, if there's no more questions, guys, I'm gonna bugger off and talk to my daughter. What are you watching? Don't do it. It'll rot your brain. I know. I know. It's me. It's terrible. All right. Look at you. You're crazy. Right. I'm going to go, guys. Thanks for watching. Is that the sequel to The Sound of Music? Look, it involves children, just not in the way that it did up there in the Alps. So yes, certainly a little bit different to The Sound of Music there, Dave. But it's just to the movies now. Like I said, it was filmed like 5 years ago. It's just come out in the cinemas in Australia. I think it was in the States like 5 weeks ago, 6 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, something like that. Again, it's worth a watch. It's a true story. It's full on. Maybe watch the trailer and see what you think. That's pretty much where I'd go with it. And look, if you want to go to the movies, go see it. Like I said, true story, most of it anyway. And yeah, pretty full on. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go. There's our 20 minutes up. Like I said, more comments below about thoughts on Nippon Shaft, Sound of Freedom, Ryder Cup, favorite coffee, favorite what movie, whatever. I don't know. Anything you want. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go. Have a great morning, evening, night, afternoon, whatever. Bye, Jamie. Everybody should say goodbye to Jamie. Have a fantastic evening, a fantastic morning, and we'll see you for the next vlog soon. Richo and I are going to try to get together pretty soon. It's Richo's off. Oh, he's working Monday. I'm going to try to do something Monday and get something done and get something out again. Anyway, guys, we'll see you later. Cheers. Bye.